Hello, my name is Matt Layton, and today we are looking at Ballston 880, a high-rise condominium building located in the Virginia Square neighborhood, pretty close to Ballston and located very close to a lot of other high-rise condominiums in the area. So, what makes Ballston 880 different? What sets it apart and what makes it unique? Stay tuned and find out. Ballston 880 was built in 2000-2001, originally as apartments and then converted into condos in 2005. Now before 2005, it was an extended stay hotel that was actually operated by the same folks that operate the AKA Virginia Square Hotel right up the street. And you know, AKA has recently transformed into condos called ARC 3409. So Ballston Extended Stay Hotel, condos in 2005, and then ARC 3409, AKA Extended Stay Hotel to condos in 2014. So you can see they're kind of following the same path. If you're interested in ARC 3409, there's a link in the description below. Looking at the vitals of Ballston 880, it is located at 880 North Pollard Street on the corner of Pollard and 9th Street. It is 10 stories high and has 123 units. Amenities at Ballston 880 include the fitness center, the outdoor pool, the party room, the conference room, and front desk staff. People like living at Ballston 880 because it's convenient and it's simple. You have all these services and amenities there for you inside the building, and then when you walk out of the building, you know, you're 5 minutes away from restaurants, grocery stores, Capital's Iceplex, pretty much everything you need. Alright, let's take a look at the top 3 things you need to know about living at Ballston 880. Number 1 is FHA approved. Okay, so condos along the orange line that are FHA approved are rare. The list can change a lot. There's a lot of turnover if a building doesn't pay their dues or doesn't renew on time. But what you need to know is that Ballston 880 is approved until April of 2015, and residents seem to be taking advantage of this. Around 7 to 8% of residents are using FHA approval to get financing. Number 2 is Sichuan Walk. Okay, so what's up with that house that's in the middle of Ballston, Virginia Square? It kind of looks like it belongs on a beach. It's surrounded by all these high rises, and then you have this little Chinese restaurant with a deck and off-street parking. It doesn't look like it belongs. Well, at one point it did. Between the 1920s and 1950s, Ballston, Virginia Square is more of a residential neighborhood. But you know, in that time, the area wasn't as desirable, and people started moving out to more to the suburbs to get more land and better houses. But thanks to some strategic planning from the Arlington County Board and the Metro coming in, that area was then zoned for high-rise communities, both commercial and residential. So what happened was, as old buildings started getting torn down, like the Pollard Gardens apartment complex, which was a 2-story apartment complex on Pollard and 9th, new high-rise started coming in, and when the developer knocked on the door of Sichuan Walk, they tried to get an outrageous amount from the developer, and they just developed around them. So, the house has always been there. It hasn't always been Sichuan Walk. Before it was Indian Spices and Appliances, and long before that, I believe it used to house a plumbing company, so that the house has always been there, and that's a little bit of the history about the Sichuan Walk house. Number 3 is the pool. Okay, so the outdoor pool at Ballston 880. How do I put this nicely? It kind of sucks. It's probably the smallest pool you'll ever see. I understand people aren't going to a pool to get their Michael Phelps on. Maybe they just want to hang out. But the way it's laid out, there's just so many shadows that come down where you're going to have this small time frame, this small window where you can lay out. So I just feel like there's a way they could have designed it differently. Make it in another location. Put it on the rooftop. When you go to the pool, it just seems like there's a lot left to be desired. There you have it. The top 3 things you need to know about living at Ballston 880. Just to recap: number 1, FHA approval. Number 2 is Sichuan Walk. And number 3, the outdoor pool. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. Hey, if this is your first time here, we would love to have you subscribe. Every Monday we do a new video on a different condo or a different neighborhood in Arlington. So, have we done your condo or your neighborhood yet? Check my channel and find out. In the meantime, click the subscribe button. There are some links below. Give me a thumbs up or drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, create a productive day. Take care.